Alright guys, welcome to this trade recap. Today I made about 2500 or something across 4 accounts, so yeah, I'm just gonna be going over the trade I took today real quick, and yeah, let's just get over it. So obviously we gotta determine the bias. By doing that we do a top-down analysis of the market. I usually like to go from the daily to the 4 hour to the 1 hour, and that's it. So, as we are aware of right now, we have this big ass weak opening gap right here, which is our higher time frame drawn liquidity. So I was looking pretty bullish. 4 hour, let's see what's going on here. Here we are obviously coming out of this 4 hour BPR right here, as well as delivering out of after sweeping all these lows right here. So that's bullish. Let's see on the 1 hour. So here we were inside this 1 hour gap right here, but I just thought that the draws and liquidity were too strong to, yeah, like I could just ignore it, and we just like kind of pumped through these fair value gaps right here, so I didn't really give a shit about them, to be honest. Oh, and they also inversed, I see, at some point. And what was our like mid higher time frame drawn liquidity? Well, we do have all this low resistance liquidity up here, and we have an unmitigated 1 hour gap right here. So very good draws and liquidity. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame, see how that looks. We are inversing all these 15-minute gaps right here at market open, almost, it seems like. And we created this, wait, let me just remove all this real quick. And we created this 15-minute gap right after market open. So I was looking to take a trade in this, within this range, because it also aligns with EQ of the range. And if you know my continuation model, this is what I focus on. It's equilibrium and fair value gaps, 5 or 15-minute fair value gaps. So let's see. Then I just waited. Wait, let me draw the drawn liquidity again real quick. I waited, yikes. So I waited. Here we tapped EQ of the range and tapped into the 15-minute range. We swept out this intermediate low right here. But I didn't just want to take the first inversion we got here, because it was like, yeah, it was a 4 minute on the highest time frame. I wanted to see us. I actually drew this out before even executing my trade and before sweeping it. I want to see us manipulate lower beneath this to, like, yeah, get the early birds out of the trade, if you know what I mean. So here we go. We sweep out this intermediate low right here, and we create this 1 minute gap right here. And I was looking for this to get inversed. And do we do it? Yeah, we do it with good momentum. So I entered a little bit earlier. I got in like here or something. My break-even point was just this internal high right here. I trailed 75% here, and I left a runoff for the unmitigated gap right here. Whoops. Oh yeah, and we also have an SMT here actually. And bang. So let's see how this checks out with this book, or whatever you want to call it, PDF rating guide. So liquidity sweep. Did we get any major liquidity sweeps? Yes, we did. We swept out this internal low, swept out this one, and on the higher time frame we swept out some other stuff over here. Are we delivering from a fair value gap? Yes, we delivered from this 15-minute fair value gap right here. Did we get insane momentum through the IFVG? Yeah, pretty good momentum, I'd say. Took 2 candles, but that's what they were. Perfect targets. Do you have any perfect targets? We do have unfilled gap for the higher time frame, and this is just a swing high, so pretty good. Checks out. Single gap to inverse. Yes, we only had this one. Are we in EQ or OTE of the range? Yes, we are. And SMT. We also have an SMT. So it all checks out. When I see this, I execute the trade, and yeah, this is my executions right here. Yes, got in at 192.25, got out at 57, and got out at 11.25. So looks like I could have held a runner more, but I mean, that's not what we're here for, guys. Remember that. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.